Good morning. My good mornings have been a little bit quiet these days. Join me at Pre-Castelling, Old Boat. We are on our way on an adventure with a bunch of media, a bunch of creators. There's more right there, a bunch of other people. Anyway, today we are going up the Essequibo River yet again, this time to Baganara Island. So this is Essequibo right there. And we're going for the launch of Tourism Month in Guyana. But you and I, we're on a secret mission. Not really a secret mission, but we're gonna capture some of the event. But you know, I don't really like to capture too much of these events because like we've got so much media in these two buses here. They'll capture it from every angle. Which one? Okay. I don't know. Anyway, what we're gonna do is I haven't been to Baganara and done a full walk around, so we're gonna go and do like a sneak around and walk around and do a full walking tour and see everything that there is to see at Baganara while the whole event is going on and capture it from a million different angles. All right, let's find our boat. I think I was just told that the boat is leaving. All right, I'm not really sure what's happened, but I'm not responsible for taking the fruits to the boat. Now, we're being taken out by Old Fort Tours today, and we're in for a little treat because our boat apparently has Wi-Fi, so good. So a little bit more insight into what today is. Like I was saying at the pier, the wharf behind us, today is November 1st, which is the launch of Tourism Month in Guyana. And for that, we're all headed, and by all, let me show you, there's a whole group of us. We've got performers, we've got media, we've got creators. This is boat 1 of 2, and we're all headed down the Essequibo to Baganara Resort, where there's some sort of like full day event show. You know, I mentioned it when I went to Waya Lodge a couple weeks ago. Ministry of Guyana love a little show, a little ceremony. So we're gonna go do that. We're gonna go eat, but then you and I will break away from that, and we're gonna go for a little walking tour of Baganara. Throw the drone up, and we'll go see what we haven't seen before, because that's what this channel is about. Weather-wise, it is not as perfect as it has been in the past. It's a little bit gray. There's a little bit of rain coming down here and there, but we're alive. We feel good. It's a good day for an adventure. And it's also maybe a nice little break from all the glorious weather that we've been having, because for the last couple of adventures we've had perfect blue skies. So this will give you more of an idea of what they like on the Essequibo, where it's a really bumpy ride. And we're in a big, nice boat. This boat got Wi-Fi. Old Fort Tours are pulling all the stops, but even then it's still a little rough. It's starting to rain again, but we're heading into rain. Just come across a lot of it. Oh Lord, look at this. We are in the thick of it, in the wet of it. I am soaked, but it's still gorgeous out here. If you've never been in a rainstorm in the middle of a river, in the middle of the Amazon, this is what that looks like. What am I carrying? I got it. Thank you. And it is still raining, but it's fine. It's a nice drizzle. Hammy's Essequibo River. Oh, we gotta find some shade. Got a fresh lime squash. Good. Now this place is gorgeous. Like this is what you expect when you think Guyanese architecture and Guyanese charm, like post-colonial, just vibing. Between you and I, it's amazing how many places get this wrong, right? A lot of effort probably goes behind making this look the way it does. Anyway, we're going down to the pool hall now. Apparently everybody's waiting. Our boat was a little bit late. Coming down here, light drizzle, everything's looking good. Again, the house behind us. The grounds are nicely manicured. Once the drizzle stops, we can go have a proper little look around the island, throw the drone up, go see what's going on as well. Oh, when they say pool house, they really mean pool house. Look, nice pool set up. It's nice. Oh, so there's Jean on camera. A bunch of people coming through. Ministers right there. Ambassador DR, and then full media. Let's get behind the scenes of what one of these events looks like any minute.
tourism a transformational pillar of Guyana's economy. I think that team aptly and currently reflects the realities of the tourism sector in Guyana. And that is the team that was chosen for Tourism Awareness Month 2025. Tourism is the most cross-cutting sector. It supports livelihoods and sustains and champions sustainable development. Tourism is a force for good. Tourism is a catalyst for development. Tourism, a transformational pillar of Guyana's economy.
Morning.
Morning.
It's such an immense pleasure to be here with you this morning for my first launch of Tourism Awareness Month, and I could not envision better location that falls right in the middle of our tourism products. We have the city life and we have wildlife, nature. Baganara falls in the middle of that, where you can come and get an AC room powered by solar, and you can also go down to the beach and get your toes in the sand, and you can see a sloth walk by and greet you good morning here. So it's a balanced location where we get a little bit of everything that Guyana has to offer. This morning I come with an immense sense of gratitude to be leading this ministry at this time. President Ali is a really smart guy, and when I see him again, I'll thank him, because he didn't give me a job, he gave me a gift. And every day I realize that more and more. And having just been 2 months into this portfolio, I already sense that I'm going to take away more than I give to this sector, because it's a sector and it's a mission that will bring out the best in people. And I feel that already. And we will make our contribution, and I will certainly make my contribution as long as I am your minister. But I know that I will take away more than I could ever possibly give to this sector. So it is with that sense of gratitude that we launch Tourism Awareness Month 2025.
What do we have?
So I see they have salaro rib cake, they have cassava pone, they have cassava ball, they have sliders,
Chicken
sliders, yes, and they have pulauri with sour, of course.
Of course. Yeah, we try. All right, I just got my lunch from the buffet, but let me run you through what they got here before. Like, the dessert bar looks amazing, and I'll try to show you the entree as well, because honestly, this food looks awesome. All right, so desserts, we got donuts, we got strawberry cupcake things, we got mimosas, looking good, and then of course fruit, that view, and then we got rice and peas, penne, pork, barbecue chicken, fish. Everything's looking real good. I kind of rushed through that one because I really want to get back to my plate over here. Looking good, right? Pretty much got everything. Okay, so everybody's having lunch up there, and we're actually running behind schedule, so probably not gonna be on the island for much longer. So I thought I'd run. I did promise you a quick lap of Baganara to show you what the island, what the resort has to offer. So starting here, we got the beach, we got the Essequibo, looks gorgeous. Got some old rocks. There's a not a benab, but there's like a, I don't know what you call this. Anyway, roofed area. Now coming out this way, rocks are slippery when wet. Love that. Love these beach chairs. These are awesome. Imagine having a sundowner watching the sunset on the Essequibo. Mwah, chef kiss. Okay, moving on. Now, just to orient you, ocean, thing, house, main house of Baganara. Okay, now we got another, ooh, these tiles, careful, are a little slippery, but that's fine. Let's come through here, another really pretty area to just take in just the scenery, just the river, just the vibes. Another beach area this way. This is where the boats came up on, so I assume, I guess they, like, it's kind of shallow, so all you have to do is ramp up. You're good. Now, we just came from here, and now we're walking up this way. This here is the pool house that I showed you earlier, which is where the event was, but yeah, we'll probably walk past as well. And again, back to main house. Let's go down here though. There's a little garden, I think, like a little garden path at the very least. There's a lot of really cute little like attention to detail touches like this. Like these steps, these stone steps, these leading that way. Cute little lights that'll look great at night. And these stairs here, under this arch, goes to beach. Let's go down real quick just to say that we've seen it. Oh, this is the tippity top of the island. So if you weren't aware, Baganara is an island. It is the Baganara Island Resort, and this seems to be the end of the island. The main bit is behind you here, and I don't know if you can see somewhere in the tips. Let's go see the end of the end of the island. Oh, very cute. I think I see a bench. There's another island right there on the other side. Very cool. Spend the afternoons just down here, like hanging out, playing on the beach. And I know, like, you may be watching this from the Caribbean, or you may think beaches, tropical blue water, white sand. This is river, so the water is black up here, like it's Coca-Cola. It's from the tannins and the roots and the leaves, and it is honestly a spiritual experience to go swim in. I adore it. Now, is it wet down here? A little bit, but I digress. So we've got this very adorable bench here. Probably needs a little whippity wipe. Looking at this beautiful, peaceful cove, another island. It's the other side of Essequibo. And then right here is the tippity southern end of Baganara Island. Oh, look, exactly what I said about attention to detail on this island. Look at this. Right on the southernmost end of the island is this great little bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 360 views. And that right there is the end of the island. Okay, let's go back up. Big fan of what I'm seeing so far. And again, mighty Essequibo River. Is this Essequibo? Is it Mazaruni at this point? I'm actually not sure. You might roast me in the comments. Tell me, is this actually still Essequibo, or is this now the Mazaruni? I don't know. I only just realized that they do kind of fork off. So like Fort Island is on the Cayuni, Mazaruni? I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, sinking into the sand. And right here, before we get back up to the main part of the island, is a little barbecue spot. So imagine you're staying at the lodge or staying in one of the new cabins. You come down for an afternoon on the beach on the Essequibo, well, soon, whatever river that is, and then boom, you have an open pit barbecue. And it looks like they've actually had a barbecue fairly recently. There's a lot of fresh ash in there. All right. Now, if you remember, we came from this way, now we're gonna go this way. See what they have along here, and surprise, surprise, it's another cute bench. This one with, oh, look at that view. So imagine if you just sat here in the mornings, the afternoon, just with that view. POV. Okay, moving on. Coming down, continuing down the path, and we get to the pool house. Whew. Let me tell you something right now before we go in. This thing look real foreign, you know. If you're a Guyanese, you get that joke. If you're not, it's a joke we make that like good things look foreign as if they're built overseas. It's a little bit sad when you think about it. So come through here, bougainvillea. Love a nice bougainvillea. And we got tiles, deck chairs, swimming pool, viewing the clubhouse right there. Whew. Looking good. Nice. Now, these are brand new, and we're not going to show you the inside of these. I think I was told they open in January, and they're cabins. So right now, if you come to stay at Baganara, you're going to stay at the main lodge up there, and I think they've got older rooms, like a thing there. These are brand new. State of the art. They look phenomenal. January. Hopefully I'll come back. The hope is I'll be able to come back in January, and I'll stay a night or two, and I'll show you exactly how great those are. But it looks great. And there's a whole... Actually, let's go for a walk. There's quite a few of them along this path here. Credit where credit is due. They've created a lot of really nice, peaceful spaces to just sit and relax and kind of soak it all in. This is very cool. I like the spiral with the clay bricks. You know, this is nothing fancy. There's no fancy materials. It's just a little bit of imagination and thought and care, and they were able to make something very cool. That is just brick and concrete. It looks great. All right, moving on. I don't know what this place is, but imagine if you get married in this place, and this looks like a kind of a banquet hall or a chapel of some kind. Very cool. And yes, we're gonna go and stick our head in and be a little bit nosy and see what we can see. Oh, that's exactly what it is. It's literally just a event space. So if you have like a breakfast or an event, or bro, a wedding would be phenomenal out here. You have all your guests in the different places, and you have the catering done down there, because the food for lunch, by the way, was mwah. And then you have the reception in here. Gonna have to add it to the list. And this is the view as you come out. Now we've just come along this path here, and we're going to keep going this way now. Now, also to note, this path is brand new. This one is brand new. So this looks like new additions. So I might not go there yet, because I know the resort itself doesn't really want a lot of content made about the cabins quite yet, because they're not perfect, and they're going to do a big unveiling once it's all ready. So I'm not going to put any cabin content online right now. That's their surprise, and when they're ready, they're going to tell you about it. So keep an eye, go and follow them on social media and check that out. That's why we're not going that way, because that looks like brand new path leading to the cabin. So yeah, we're going to go, I don't want to walk on the people grass, so we're going to go through here, through the clubhouse, back to the main house. The main house, I've just seen the path this way. Very cool. Dessert looks good, but fam, I gotta tell you, dessert looks great, but we are on a diet, right? It's protein and light carbs and a lot of roughage. Trying to get lean down a little bit. So all these steps are very much helping. Just a boat waiting there, waiting to bring you here. Kayaking for when you're ready. Beach. river. Again, another very thoughtfully placed bench. This is the view from when you're sitting on the bench looking this way. All right, carrying on. Now, this I believe is accommodation, the original added accommodation. So the original accommodation, of course, in the building. This is second phase, and behind us there in those cabins is third phase. It's starting to piss with rain, so we're just gonna come under this coverage here. Oh wow, I have something to really show you. One sec. Get under this cover here. So if you didn't know, like, or if you do kind of know, or if you've never seen it, like I've always known Baganara has its own airstrip, and very rarely, like it's fairly rare for a resort to have its own airstrip. I've never really had to think about what that might look like. This is what that looks like. So you're walking along here where we've just come from, river there, and boom. One plane, two planes, and then I assume the airstrip goes that way. And continuing the ever thoughtfulness, so you've got chairs here. This is the view from the chair, looking out on your balcony. Every room has its own chairs. I assume upstairs has the same as well. And then tea and coffee for the morning. Looking good, looking great. Now we're gonna take a minute to wait for the rain to subside because, like I mentioned in last week's video, this camera is very much not waterproof. Actually, it's just a little bit of jungle drizzle. Let's just walk. We're running out of time here. Again, the goal here is to walk the entire length of this island, and that includes the airstrip right now. So we're gonna walk. We're not gonna touch the planes. We're not gonna go near the planes. We're gonna go have a look. Cute little steps here, nicely branded. Now, what we're walking up to now is, if you think Ogle Airport is bad, you think Chetty Jagan is bad, like the waiting areas, the lack of amenities. Let me show you the airport waiting lobby with probably the best view in the Caribbean. Alright, and just like that, episode is done. We did a full walk across. I've shown you pretty much everything there is to see. I didn't show you me inhaling my lunch because no one wants to see that. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Without you, none of this is possible. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!